A Dikir member of Parliament Johanna Ng'eno is a man in the eye of a storm for insulting the head of state and his mother. And though it may have landed him in the doghouse with the party that sponsored him to Parliament, could his remarks have been calculated to win him the hearts of the like-minded? Olive Burrows seeks to find out if Ng'eno borrowed a page from Trump, Duterte and Bolsonaro's book.
What you gonna do when John Brown come for you?
Bad boys have made many a girl lose her heart, and if her voting patterns are any indication, bad boys sent many a Kenyan voter's heart aflutter. It's believed the bad boy of the day, Dikir, a member of Parliament Johanna Ng'eno, and he's no stranger to the big house. His notoriety stemming from the Masai Mau evictions. And now he's managed to get himself expelled from his party KANU for bad-mouthing the principal.
Kenya siyo shamba ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Kenya siyo shamba ya Jomo Kenyatta. Kenya siyo shamba ya Mama Ngina.
Some of these remarks appear to be very, very harsh, very abusive, condescending against a certain section of the political discourse. Yet, the audience that is listening to that particular politician is very receptive. In fact, that audience views those remarks as redemptive, restorative, and things that then becomes their heroes.
But it can hardly be said that Johanna Ng'eno has reinvented the wheel. On the contrary, it could be argued all he's guilty of is being a quick study. Because if you were to look up Mheshimiwa Ng'eno's preceding statement in the thesaurus, it would sound uncannily similar to...
If you look at the way Johanna Ng'eno's remarks have been received, in fact, in the way that the reaction is following, he's being prosecuted by the DPP. In the normal way of things, that ought to be a prosecution that is brought by the Cohesion and Integration Commission. Johanna Ng'eno's remarks, despite the fact that, yes, they were abusive, they were personal, and not in very good taste, are being taken more so and particularly offensive, and the DPP is running with them largely because they go against the system of the day. Honorable Moses Kuria still walks free. Honorable Kimunya still walks free. There are people, politicians in this country, who have made worse remarks.
Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, it's said, and those whose sensibilities have now been offended set the example. And that is the way in which they've mentored their protégés.
Ama unafikiria baba yako alisaa ama alikusana na muo kushinda vile baba yangu alisaa, tunataka tukueleza kwamba sisi wote ni wa Kenya, sisi wote tuko na wazazi, heshimu pia wazazi wetu na utuheshimu pia.
And what do they all have in common? They were all elected into office. The bad boys who captured many a voter's heart.
So yes, there is a lot of mileage politically to be gained out of political incorrectness. And in the case of Mheshimiwa Johanna Ng'eno, that political incorrectness has earned him a lot of followers among Dr. William Ruto's supporters.
Perhaps the truth will set us free.
What Honorable Ng'eno said, according to the DPP, could reopen old wounds. Those are his words. But the DPP, that those remarks will reopen old wounds. What are these old wounds? The problem is, we would rather speak what is politically correct than handle the real festering wound, which I'm afraid will live with us for as long as the crop of politicians are not willing to resolve it.
Olive Burrows, NTV.